Hello everyone, I'm Wolfscore and welcome back to the channel. I think it's been a few weeks since the last upload. I'm gonna first of all introduce you to a new little series. The Let's Plays back. This is season 2, I think we're going to call it. So welcome to episode 1 of my new Let's Play. I'm going to do it a bit differently because I want to keep the uploads coming consistently. I don't want there to be giant gaps like I did in the previous one. So I can't promise I'll upload these weekly, but I want them to be good videos. So it might be 2 weeks between these videos, and that's just a heads up, just in case I want to make a video better. I might need an extra week if I'm busy, but there'll be 1 to 2 videos a week. Because if not this, I've got a bunch of other content which I will do, including some other games hopefully. But obviously I do mainly focus on Minecraft. It's a game I've been playing since I was a tiny little kid. So it will mostly be Minecraft, but there might be some other games coming soon. So to mark episode 1, the plan overall: get a house, get a bit of armor, and just get set up. And also I want to do the interior of the house as well. I don't want it to be a big house. I don't want it to be nothing chaotic. I don't want it to fit a theme. As you can probably see in the thumbnail, we're going to go for an Asian sort of Japanese style starter base. So we'll find a cherry grove, and then hopefully we can start the base there. Once we've made our base, we can make plans for the future and what our next buildings are going to be and whatnot. Obviously I want this to go well, and I'll try and make do with the time I've got free time now, but I'll have more free time when the summer comes for other videos and whatnot. I enjoy playing Minecraft, and I enjoy it more when I'm recording it and giving some people something to watch. So I'll make sure I do at least 1 video a week. I've got a video that I was meant to upload a while ago. I didn't. It's the 60-minute survival series. I've got an episode of that I still haven't done. There are some other games I'm considering playing, maybe some shooter games. I'm not sure. It's just I'm not great at shooter games, so it'll be a bit interesting. But I have noticed recently, so this video is actually recorded a while before it's actually been uploaded. It was recorded a week or 2 ago, and since then, because I'm doing the commentary now, and since then they've added this thing called add-ons to Minecraft Bedrock, which essentially is mods in Java. So I was considering either on this world or another world, we download some add-ons and we just make a unique survival experience with custom mobs and stuff like that. But I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it, but we'll see how it goes. So this series is, I'm definitely trying to take a different approach. I didn't even go for medieval on my previous builds. My last Let's Play, I didn't really have a theme as such. I just built, so it wasn't really a theme, and their factory building was very different as well. Didn't complete the interior properly. On this world, I want to take it differently. I want to do the interiors, I want to do the surrounding areas, and I want to do live streams. Now, I want to do 1 live stream a week if I can. If not, 1 every 2 weeks. Probably on this world where I do little things. So if you want to come by, I haven't set up a day for when I'll do live streams. Might be during the week, it depends. This way I'll just be decorating, doing little things and whatnot, and I'll leave the rest for when I'm actually recording and doing major videos. I can do little decorations here, gather some materials, because obviously you can never have enough materials. So I'll probably do that off camera, and stuff like that. But for the house, we are going to need a variety of materials, and want to collect some materials that I can farm for other buildings in the future. The plan is we have 1 little settlement in a cherry grove, all Japanese themed, and then I want it to go down, because cherry groves are essentially mountains. I want a path or road to go down the mountain into a new settlement using a medieval sort of like theme. I want to have like different areas if this lasts, with like different types of themes, different building styles. So essentially, that's the idea. If it lasts, I said, like, I made all these big plans before. But yeah, that's the overall plan. I think is just to make some decent-ish builds, nothing too crazy. What else was I going to say? I'm not sure. So yeah, we've got that sorted. 60-minute survival as well. It's interesting. It's just like it's nice and easy. I don't get a lot of progress done essentially, but I do quite a bit within the videos. And it's just like more of a slow-paced series, and I just thought I'd name it 60-minute survival because why not? So I've got a video coming out of that, and I think I'm going to be recording another one this upcoming week. So then, if there's not a Let's Play video this week, there'll definitely be another one. Anyway, pausing that, I died. I just want to go back to the video. I did die, so I was fighting. I was breaking some dark oak trees, and a drowned come up behind me. I had nowhere to go, and I died. Anyway, back to 60-minute survival. I've got one definitely. It's completely ready, more or less. I think it might be. I don't know if I've edited the footage yet, or done the thumb. I haven't done the thumbnail. I think I may have done the footage. I'm not sure, but there is one coming either this week or next week or something like that. I'm trying to get a few of them done. So I think I might have a sitting at one point where I just get like a bunch of them done and upload them. What I want to do, I want to schedule a bunch of uploads if I can. If I get some time, I'll do a bunch of recording, schedule a bunch of videos for like the next 3 weeks, have a break for a week or two, and then the third week when the next one's coming out, we start the next one. So I always want to be a step ahead, if you know what I mean. So I kind of am ahead. So this is currently Sunday when you're watching this, hopefully. If this video hasn't come out when I initially wanted it to, which is the 25th, I think I've got it scheduled, then there will be a video. I have got a video ready, thankfully. The plan for this year, we're definitely going to do things a bit differently. I want this series to last. If I'm consistent, I feel like I can make something of it. And although I had quite a few episodes of the other Let's Play, the buildings weren't as great, the videos weren't all action-packed, but I am truly grateful for the amount of support and the amount of views and subscribers I got from that series. I mean, some of the views, I was getting like up to 80 views a video. I even got 100 on some of them. And honestly, when I opened up YouTube and looked that I had 100, my first ever video for 100 views, I was starstruck, and it motivated me so much to like upload more. And I was so grateful. And last year, about this time last year, I did hit 100 subscribers as well. So as you can see, I haven't really done much since then. I've been like a bit lame on the subscriber, on like everything, because I think I'm only on like just over 100, so I haven't really been like uploading enough content. But I don't really do it for the subscribers much. I mean, it does motivate me more, and it does like make me happy to see that people enjoy it. I just do it more for the enjoyment of myself. But when I see like views and subscribers and likes, it really like, it makes me think, oh wow, I'm actually like somewhat entertaining to watch. And it just really like inspires me to do more and come up with more video ideas, etc. But yeah, I'd say it just encourages me, and it makes me, it fulfills me, if I'm going to be honest. And words can't explain when I like reach a new limit, like a new all-time limit with how many like people are watching and whatnot. I'm honestly grateful if I get 1 view, let alone 100. I mean, that's just remarkable. Anyway, back to the video. Here's some diamonds. Just got diamonds. You got diamonds, you can't complain. I'm just doing a commentary over what I'm doing. In this video, I'm not really going to talk too much about the video that I'm doing. I'm just going to talk about what's coming to the channel soon. I'm just covering a bunch of things. I've got some other games which I'm not going to mention that I might play. I can't promise nothing. It's mostly all Minecraft. I do want to, in the upcoming future, do like, I don't know, like a unique Minecraft series. I'm trying to come up with original ideas. But I wouldn't say it's like the idea of the video that it's original. I feel like it's how you play Minecraft is what entertains an audience. I mean, I like to try stuff out, but it's normally just your building style that like differentiates from every other person. But for me, honestly, I just build however I feel that day. I build mostly in medieval or fantasy. But I'm just trying on this world, or just in Minecraft general lately. I want to try out new styles. Obviously, you will see progress throughout the series as I like turn my town into something, my settlement into something. With how I build, because it'll obviously get better. I did before I recorded this video. I had no knowledge of like this sort of Japanese style, so I like watched tutorials and then I'd like merge the different ideas together to come up with something. And that's basically what I've just been doing, just so I can understand like how it works and like how the roof was my biggest problem. Roofs like make a lot of difference in like in a building, so you've got to make sure they're on point. But yeah, here's it's a little cherry grove. We found it. We did find one, and I just want to give a heads up. This took me forever because basically you can't see, but the coordinates in the top corner. I went so far. I went like 7,000 blocks in one direction. No recording, nothing. I was just looking around, gathering a few materials, and then I just gave up and I walked back. But I walked back a different way, back to spawn, and I found the cherry groves. If I went the right direction, I would have found this so much quicker. It's all good though, because I've got a bunch of other materials, including mangroves, spruce, bamboo. I've got all kinds of goods. So now we're here. We're going to create a nice little base, I guess you could say. We want a nice hospitable place to live. Can't get the words out today. And we do have a bed. Yep. Okay, so we're going to sleep our first night in our new area. If you've got any name suggestions, just let me know. Obviously, the base is not going to look great today, but if I can do a live stream this week or something, maybe like I could create something better. So definitely one upload a week, like I said, maybe two. And I can't say what day the upload will be. Preferably a Sunday. Like Friday to Sunday, between those 3 days. Not in the rest of the week though, definitely not. Unless I have a second upload. So Minecraft is quite unique in a way. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking to pass the time right now because I just noticed this is a pretty long video. About that, we're going to make the videos a bit shorter. A bit like the 60-minute survival. I'm pretty sure they're only like 15 to 20 minutes. I tried to make this video. I managed to make this video a lot shorter than my previous episode, one of my Let's Play, which was like 40-50 minutes, which was bizarre. And in my last one, I didn't really get much done, did I? I really took my time. What I think is like called the pink sheep or something. I just found like some sheep, and that's what I made my video about. Just some sheep I found, which is quite silly, I'll be honest. But I mean, it done well. I enjoyed it, and that was over a year ago I made that. I mean, time has just flown by, and I've got much more to do. And I think I released that video back in 2022, I think. Which, I mean, that's just been ages, hasn't it? Time's just been going really fast lately, and I want to make the most of the time I've got. So I really want to, like, enjoy myself, have a good time. I get quite a bit of free time in the week, so I'm able to, I need to spend it wisely, and I enjoy playing Minecraft and recording it. So when I get time, I want to do this. I don't want to take, giant breaks like I did last year. either. So I remember there'd be like 4 months between some videos. I'll do like 3 months, and I'll upload another 3, 4 videos, then another few months. It was sad to end the Let's Play because I really liked that world, but I was just losing motivation for it, and I feel like after I left it so long, I didn't really know what to do. I mean, there was a lot more I could have done, but I just didn't really do that much. So I need to talk about what I want to kind of do for the next episode. I kind of want to hopefully go to the Nether. Yeah, it's a death run pretty much. But I want to start to get stuff for the Ender Dragon. Only because I want to get like Elytras and like good diamond loot all from the End Cities quite early on. Just so I can have that straight away. I want to get rockets and I want shulkers. Shulkers as well. I just want to get that all a bit early on. Maybe not that episode, but I want to get it earlier than I did on my previous world. So expect me to be going to the Nether in like a couple episodes maybe. Mining, I think mining, for example, I'm going to be doing live streams especially. We'll probably make like a strip mine somewhere down at Y level -55, I think it is. Something like that. So we're probably going to be doing mining and like farming off camera as well. I will make like the farms on camera, but I'll be like gathering stuff off camera. Won't be much building on live streams, that's all I'm saying. I might do like little decorations here and there. Nothing insane, I'll be honest. It's more like gathering. I like just having a little talk if anyone joins, any questions. But yeah, I think it's a good little hobby to pass the time. It's fun. And a little heads up, which you're going to see very soon. This area is not all it seems. So you can't hear because of the audio, but basically I can't sleep in this bed where I've placed it because all I hear is mobs. I assume there's a cave. All I'm going to say is it was not a cave. You could probably tell what it is from what I'm saying, but I'm just going to let you guys watch it for when it happens. But for now, let's chop down some cherry trees. And let me just say, that's the worst idea of my life. Because the amount of saplings and sticks these drop, the amount, genuinely, I have to make an auto composter because just the amount of like saplings and pink petals I get is just bizarre. Really bizarre, and I don't have the storage for that pretty much. So I need to make like some, well, not even redstone, just get some hoppers. And anyway, here's what I was on about. So I did dig down, hoping to find a cave, and I found a zombie spawner right near my base. So we will be using that. Thankfully, where I placed my base, I moved over slightly, and it was a new area. It's quite close by, should I say, which is good. So I definitely want to make them. I don't know if I'll do them on camera or off camera. Thinking it might be something off camera, like in a live stream, but I'm also not sure. So yeah, but look at all the saplings and sticks I get. The sticks can be quite useful, don't get me wrong, because I mean, if I get a Fletcher or something at some point, that's pretty good. These cherry trees drop a lot of like materials in general. But yeah, we'll put everything in here, I think. 3 diamonds, it's not bad. I don't know what to spend them on. Probably an enchantment table at some point. Now, for some of you that have been on on previous worlds with me, you'd know that previous series, should I say? You'd notice there's this old series. It's not on my YouTube anymore. Basically, I had like this little like canopy for my enchantment table, and I was thinking of maybe doing something like that, just Japanese, or maybe I'd do like a Japanese pagoda for my enchantment table. But I really want it to fit the theme. I want to maybe add custom trees using the cherry wood. Can't promise it because I'm no good with custom trees. But it could be nice to maybe even just slightly enhance how the cherry trees look. Maybe by getting some spore blossoms, but then again, you don't want to overdo the amount of particles going around. Another reason why I wanted to live in this biome is because I just love how it looks. Personally, the pink wood, it's not my favourite. It looks nice, but I don't really see a use for it in my builds. It can be good, but it's just a lovely looking biome. I will give it to Mojang. The biomes they've been adding lately, they do look pretty cool. The woods for them, they're questionable, but they certainly are quite lovely looking biomes, including the mangrove swamp, which, as you see in the thumbnail, I did actually use mangrove wood. Can I just say, it's a bit of a pain to farm. Because how it's laid out, and some trees you only get like 6 wood. For the size of them, that's not a lot. But I did do a bit of a farming session, which you will see soon. It turns out alright though. We will go into a little time lapse soon of me gathering and sorting everything out. But I think we need to make ourselves this auto composter, because look at all these petals. There are too many. So that's the plan. And I really like where we're laid out, because we're surrounded by a nice little valley below of just plains. And if we can make this lost and transform it, we can make one incredible world. I even want maybe like some giant Japanese temple at the top of this, like at the back of the cherry grove, just to like top it all off. And we can expand this as well if we want to. I mean, I probably won't, but I mean, I could. Can I just say, I don't know what I was doing here, because this doesn't actually work. You have to actually put the hopper on top of the composter and not to the side. It'd be better if you could do it that way, but you can't, unfortunately. I do realise that very quickly, as nothing's going in. Yep, and there's me breaking everything. So we'll try that again, put it in the right place. But yeah, I can expand it in the future. I mean, I do want to, like, hopefully get the hang of this building. That's why I'm trying to do it. And if you've got any other, like, styles that I can try out, just let me know. I feel like it'd be very funky if I just tried things out and whatnot. But I think this is where the base is going to go. I think it's time we get into a little time lapse. So let's get to it. But before we do that, there's a skeleton spawner. And look where it is. Literally less than 50 blocks away from the zombie spawner. 2 spawners practically side by side, and both very useful, can I just say. Is great. Because we can use these for like trades and other stuff. Especially with the zombies, the rotten flesh. Getting a cleric can be quite good. Getting bottles of enchanting can be quite handy. So we could have quite a future here if we like work towards it. But I'm not really sure how it's going to turn. It might turn out alright. I'm not sure. I was going to go for like a Japanese city, but I thought like that's a bit over the top for me for now. Oh, and here's me failing a bucket clutch. I was gathering some concrete for the build and I died. Quite tragic. But no, it could be nice. It would be nice to a city. Maybe we could like merge it into a city in the future, if you know what I mean. But like, I just want it to be like a nice little rural town, a bit like games like Ghost of Tsushima. They have like little like rural areas with just like small settlements. And here's the little time lapse of me just gathering some trees. We got spruce, we got dark oak. I mean, we've got everything I need pretty much. Look, we got all that wood. Nice and done. And you know what? We've got a lot of materials, so I say we start the house. This is the layout, as you can see. It's looking quite nice. Obviously, my time lapses are different to most people because I honestly don't know how to do them like most people. So it's different, but it works, I guess. And you get to see me mess up quite a lot up close. Strip all these down. I'm gonna add a bit of white concrete. I'll be honest, the depth is not all there because I do like it when it's got a bit of depth. And you will realise very soon I did mess up the first layer. I need it to be a block higher. And I realise that. But just give me a minute to realise it. Anyway, getting some mangrove. I mean, This took a while. I think we just went out the way and we just planted like 5 trees, I think it was. And honestly, I got a lot more than I thought. And I don't think I needed to chop any more trees down after that. I think I had enough. So here we are, working on the base. Anyway, as you can see, a little bit of progress has been made on the base. It's looking quite nice. It's looking pretty dandy. But look, all that sorted. Now we need to do the mangrove slabs. If I can actually place them right. All the mistakes I make. But yeah, we're going to have like this little first layer, and then we'll have a second floor, which will be where I sleep. So the first layer will be like a kitchen, and the second layer will probably be a bedroom. So we'll have the kitchen storage, and then the bedroom, pretty much. I want the enchanting room to be in a different building. We can make multiple, but I want one to be in a different building, maybe a library or something. I don't know. Got all these ideas. But I want the building to be bigger than this, and I want to use different types of wood. I don't want it all to be mangrove. I want different types of wood, different types of I want it to look similar, but I don't want to use the same blocks because I feel like it's repetitive, it's boring. So when I can, I'm going to use as many different resources as I possibly can. So the second layer is coming together. It's looking pretty nice, but we are slowly coming towards the end of the video. So I'm not going to spoil too much, and that's that done. And here, are you ready for the reveal? This is our house. We've done a little decorating as well. We've add a bit of bamboo, a few leaves. I love how the leaves look in this barn. Like a bit saturated. You got all these different things, and the skeleton's ruining it for me. I like how the path looks there. It's very textured. I like it a lot. Let's go inside. So this is the inside. Yes, I've done the interior in the same episode. How impressive is that? And it's a pretty cozy looking house. I mean, it's not it's not perfect, but it's not awful. And I can live by this. I've just noticed this is a bit too close together, and I think it makes the room a bit too big. So we're gonna move these back real quick, just like that, and put them there, just to give us more room for cooking up some ores and minerals. All the storage is labelled as well, and here's the upstairs. Quite barren, quite bare. I didn't really know what else to add here. Might add something in the future. Just let me know. But that's about it, really. So this has been, and we moved this to the back because we do still need this, and it fits quite nicely. It does fit quite nice, and we've got a bone meal farm, and we've got a skeleton spawner which we can turn into a farm. But honestly, this has been an amazing first episode, and you know, I actually had quite a lot of fun. I like the outcome of the base and how everything looks, and I hope you enjoyed. So if you are new to the channel and you do enjoy, you are free to subscribe or just stick around because there's a lot more coming. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one.